Hello, my name is Marcus Gardner, and in this video, I'm going to show you one of the 60 some plus games I've already created. Um, so here in practice, you'll see many different subjects, including ones I'm going to work on later for adults. But the one I'm going to show you on is the math here. Now, I've got many different math exams, but this one here is what I think is the very most important exam. And what it does is, let me just go ahead and show you. This combined with the speed, for example, students who are struggling, they can choose a lower speed, practice over and over until they get better, then increase their speed. Whereas stronger students can choose a higher speed. But again, let me go ahead and show you what this does. This combines multiplication, addition, division, subtraction, all at once into an exam. Now, the number of points that they get, right now the score is 0, will depend upon what speed they chose. I think I chose speed 5. So that means when I get one wrong, I'm going to lose 25 points. This is wrong. So yes, I'm going to lose 25 points. If I get one right, this one's right, I'm going to get 50 points. So yes, I got 50 points. And if any of the correct ones hit the red line, they're going to disappear, and I'm going to lose 25 points. Okay? Now, why do I think this is the most important math exam? Well, currently, or recently rather, my 8th grade and 10th grade students, when I asked them things like, what is 12 times 9 or 12 times 11, many of them will think for a few seconds and then tell me the answer. That's not acceptable. Basic math like that should be instantaneous, which is what this whole site is about, testing your instantaneous knowledge. Okay? So many students succeed when practicing isolated skills, such as today we're going to work only on multiplication, or today we're only going to work on subtraction. But they struggle when all operations appear together in a real mathematical setting. So this game develops true computational fluency by requiring students to rapidly process addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, negatives, and order of operations simultaneously. This helps students build the automaticity and mental flexibility needed for success in algebra, geometry, calculus, physics, computer science, and standardized testing. Now, as you saw, some of these were already shown to be correct, but I didn't click it, so you lose points. I programmed it to be about 25% correct. Okay. Now, when you get done, I don't want to wait for that. Let me go ahead and show you the end result. You're going to get how many you got right, how many you got wrong, how many you missed, and then your final score. Hopefully, your student can do a whole lot better than this. Okay. Now, this speed will determine the one you're practicing with is determined by your computer. If you have a very fast computer, then your speed will be much faster. But when your teacher gives you an assignment, then it doesn't matter what computer you're on. I programmed it so that if you're on a Chromebook or the fastest PC, the speed will be the identical. So that will make it much more fairer for all students. So let me show you how this works. So right now, this is a teacher screen, assigning 4 basic ops. Let's just say 50 retakes, so each student can try 50 times. They can put in any number they want up to 50. So here for basic math, I got quite a few of these right here. And then, of course, I've got fractions. For fractions, the teacher can specify what the denominator is, maximum denominator rather. But anyway, speed options, she or he can assign a certain speed, let's say speed 3. And then they can choose whether to lock it to that assigned speed. In other words, everybody must take it at that speed, or allow student a speed choice. They can say if there's a penalty for slower speed, hey, I want to do a speed 2. Okay, you're going to lose 20% of your points. Speed 1, you're going to lose 40 points. Speed 4, you're going to gain another 10%. Speed 5, another 20%. And your speed-based scoring, for example, like I have here, this is what I suggest. 10 for correct, 5 for wrong, and 5 for missed. Or you can do the old-fashioned fixed scoring. 1 point for each right one, take off 1 for each wrong. Again, that's not what I suggest, but anyway. And then this is important. Preview current selection. So you click that, and then you can see what the questions will look like. Now remember, each one is randomly generated, so each of the students will not get the exact same one. Now, I am creating a one-to-one competition where all the screens will be the same, where the two students, they compete one-on-one and they both get the same screen. But that'll be something I'll talk about later. So again, this is just something that teachers can do for assignments. They can do a start date when you can start taking the test, when the end date is, maximum number of attempts. So this is one that I find very important. So again, take a look, examgiant.com, and suggest to your school to purchase this. It's very cheap for schools. And don't forget, until December 31st, 50% off. Okay. I hope you enjoy my exam and many more to come. Oh, and I do create more each month. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.